The government is of view that the existing laws could adequately handle the menace of terrorism. The government therefore proposes to repeal POTA. The government, the government will give the highest priority to building closer political and economic and other ties with its neighbors in South Asia and strengthening the SAARC. Particular attention will be paid to regional projects relating to water resources, power, and ecological conservation. Dialogue with Pakistan on all outstanding issues will be pursued on a sustained basis within the framework of the Shimla Agreement and on the subsequent agreements between the two governments, including the joint statement of January 6, 2004. My government will support the peace initiative in Sri Lanka that fulfills the requirements of all the sections of the people of Sri Lanka for a life full of dignity and self-respect and meets the legitimate aspiration of all the linguistic and religious minorities, while respecting the territorial integrity and solidarity of Sri Lanka. My government shall seek to resolve outstanding issues with Bangladesh and strengthen our relation with this important neighbor. It will continue to attach great importance to our close and vibrant partnership with Bhutan, Nepal, and Maldives. Trade and investment with China will be expanded further, and talks on the boundary questions will be pursued purposefully. India will also expand political and security exchanges with China to ensure regional security. We welcome the moves for an early restoration of sovereignty to the people of Iraq. We note with satisfaction the UN involvement in this process. Our traditional friendship with Afghanistan has been revived under the government of President Karzai. My government has developed a multifaceted cooperation with Myanmar, Iran, and all the countries of Central Asia. India attaches high importance to its relations with the United States of America. We will pursue a closer strategic and economic engagement with USA and European Union and Japan. The Russian Federation remains an important entity in India's foreign policy orientation, given the long-standing and multi-dimensional convergence of interest and the resultant strategic partnership between India and Russia. The relationship with the ASEAN collectively and with the countries of region individually will be intensified. Traditional ties with countries of West Asia will be given fresh thrust. My government will continue to fully support the legitimate aspiration of the Palestinian people. Our relation with Israel, which have developed on the basis of mutually beneficial cooperation, are important, but this in no way dilutes our principal support for the legitimate aspiration of a Palestinian people. India will pursue an independent foreign policy on all regional and global issues, keeping in view our interests. We have to reorient the role of non-aligned in the post-Cold War globalizing world. My government is committed to fostering multipolarity in the world of political and economic system. Democracy has been described by someone as a periodic redistribution of power. The people of India have spoken loud and clear. The mandate they have given to my government is to treat the power as a sacred societal trust to be used for the good of the society, paying particular attention to the pressing needs of our farmers and other downtrodden sections. Our government will stay faithful to this vision. The government will work sincerely to build a national consensus for strengthening the secular and pluralistic foundation of our polity and accelerate the process of social and economic development. Our people possess a vast pool of creative energies. They are eagerly waiting for the improvement in processes of governance for fuller utilization of these energies for the task of nation building. All of us here an obligation to make the 21st century as India's century. India is destined to emerge as a major powerhouse of the evolving global economy and in the process also get rid of the chronic poverty, ignorance and disease which still affect the large section of our society. Your duty as representatives of the people is to canalize the tremendous upsurge among our people to build a new India free from fear of want and exploitation. It is my earnest hope and wish that your deliberation will be marked by maturity. Your deliberation will be marked by maturity and wisdom and guided by patriotic and selfless devotion to the cause of the nation. I wish you all success in your endeavors. May God bless you. Jai Hind.